Hi there, welcome to my little corner of the internet. If you're new here, my name is Amy, and today I just wanted to do a quick video to talk about the relaunch of the Ordinary Foundation serum. I was just able to get my hands on a couple of shades from them, and I wanted to give it a shot and see how it works. I picked up the shades 1.2N and 2.0N. It was a little, as usual, a little bit hard to determine on the monitor which color might be right for me. I suspect that right now the 1.2 is going to be a good match for my skin tone because it's winter, or it's spring now really, but and then the 2.0 might be better for me once I've got self-tanner on. So in any event, we're going to try those today and see how they are, because there has been a lot of just a lot of chatter on the interwebs about this formula, and folks saying that they were really sad that it had been discontinued and all of that. It's not really clear if this is going to be a permanent addition now to their line, or if it's just going to be like a limited edition. However, given the amount of chatter on the web about it, it would kind of be surprising to me that if they took it away again. But in any event, we're going to try it. I bought 2 of each just in case, because if I do really like it, I want to be able to continue using it at least for a little while. So let's give it a shot. I'm going to go with the 1.2N today. This is a Serum Foundation, and as such, yes, it is clearly, I'm not afraid to kind of hold it up, but it's very drippy. You can see. So that's going to be interesting. This claims, let's see, I don't have my glasses on, so I'm not going to be able to tell you. I'll read it after. Let's go in with this is the Nikki LaRose. This is the N17. I am going to dip into this. I only have skincare on this morning. I did not put on any color correctors, at least not yet, and because I just wanted to see what kind of coverage it would give me. So I'm going to start in the middle of my face, just tap it in, and oh yeah, oh, it's actually pretty for a serum. It's pretty pigmented. I am not expecting this to be high coverage. In fact, it simply says lightweight serum formula, so I expect that this is going to be more of a tint than a proper foundation. Oh, it's pretty actually. It's actually covering. I have a little bit of redness. It's not as bad today, but she's doing a pretty good job of covering it up, even without my my current color correction that I typically do. It feels nice. It doesn't feel like anything, which is, I guess, would be expected, given that it's so thin. It doesn't really have a smell, which is also nice. There's no fragrance, which I guess that makes sense. The Ordinary is kind of known for their more minimal sort of skincare, and so if they had put fragrance in it, I guess that would have been a little odd. But wow, so that's actually pretty good. So I did about maybe 1.5 pumps on my hand, and it did a pretty good job of covering my whole face. I think the 1.2 is definitely a good match for me right now. Maybe a little light, maybe, but not anything anyone would probably notice. So that's what it looks like. It's very comfortable. Obviously, the question will be, of course, if it settles, how it wears throughout the day, and if it settles in my lines and things. I'm going to take a peek in my close-up mirror. That's really nice. Okay. I'm finding that, so I've got some, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's a little bit of, I don't even know how to describe it. It's sort of, it's not pilling. It's just, it kind of sits funny, but it's only on this temple. So I don't know if my skin is like extra dry on that side, or what, but I don't think that's an issue with the product. I think that's an issue with the user. So, we'll let it sit for a minute. I was gonna go, I'm gonna let it sit for a second, and then maybe go over it quickly with a sponge, just to kind of, you know, smooth it out, and then we'll see. I think I'm gonna put some under eye dark circle concealer just here, a little bit, because I can really see my tear troughs today, and then and I'll be back. Okay, that's a little bit better. They're not quite as prominent. I'm going to just do this. I just got this sponge actually in the mail today. It was one that has actually, I was influenced to buy by Laura Ray, because it can be used dry. It's a dry sponge, and it is called, let's see, I can show you. It's called Stands Out. It comes in this pretty box, and yeah, it can be used. It's kind of a cool shape. It's got like different sort of shapes, not textures, but to get into like different parts of your face. Yeah, I really like this. I'm picking up what they're putting down on the internet about this kind of being nice. Again, it's not a high glam foundation. If you're gonna go to a big party or event, you're probably gonna want to wear something a little bit more full coverage than this. However, for like every day, I can definitely see myself putting this on for, you know, Zoom meetings and things like that. On the off chance I have to actually be on camera, because I think it kind of covers up enough of the imperfections to actually do the job. So I think what we'll do is we'll leave it on. I'll put on the rest of my makeup, just a little bit. I'm not going anywhere. Today is brush cleaning day, so I'm going to just throw on a little bit more makeup so that I don't look pasty white, and I will check back in later today after, you know, maybe 8 hours or so, and we'll just kind of see if it ended up settling into any lines and things like that. So yeah, stay tuned. Hi, we're back. It's about 8 hours later, and we're gonna do a little check-in here and see what we think of how this Ordinary foundation held up. I think overall it looks really good. I will say that after I finished filming this morning, I put on other makeup, and I noticed that things were starting to get a little creasy under my eyes. So I did put on a little bit of Tower 28 pressed powder just under my eyes, but that was it. Everything else looked pretty good. So if I look at my close-up mirror here, its under eyes look pretty good. I don't see anything looking too crusty or dry. I have a little bit of oil, I guess, coming through on my nose, which is to be expected. But I think overall, and especially for not having put on any color corrector, specifically green color corrector, I think this did a really good job. I did put on some. I did hit myself with a little bit of Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray after I put on the rest of my makeup, but just a little bit, I just wanted to see, honestly, I was just testing it out to see how it smelled and etc. So it wasn't like I didn't douse my face in it. So yeah, I think honestly, I think I'm pretty impressed. I think it kind of lived up to the hype that I've been seeing online, and I'm pleased that I was able to pick some up, and I'm actually grabbing a couple more bottles just to have on hand in case they do decide to discontinue it again. But yeah, I think this is going to be a good option for those no makeup days. I hope you enjoyed this look, and I hope it was helpful. If you did, please consider giving this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.